Eh bien bonjour à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien, et à toutes, effectivement, je les ai oubliés, j'espère que vous allez bien. Cet après-midi on continue Robocop, et on va essayer de tuer ce ED-209 que je galère à tuer à la dernière session, à l'épisode 2. Ce que je vais faire, j'ai vu qu'au niveau gameplay, on pouvait passer le niveau de difficulté en facile. Et c'est ce que je vais faire parce que je suis sans aucun honneur. Je veux juste te tuer. Voilà, c'est le principe. Donc, trêve de plaisanterie, on va y jouer. Donc en fait, je suis allé regarder un petit peu des vidéos d'autres personnes et il y en a un en 3 minutes 05, il l'a tué. Donc il est fort, il est fort, ce qui n'est pas mon cas. Allez, on joue, puis j'essaie de jouer un petit peu avec le clavier souris parce que j'ai fait un petit test en off et ça avait l'air d'être plus facile. C'est pas gagné, mais on verra. Allez, je continue et on trêve de plaisanterie, on y va.
Hey, what's going on over there?
I am under attack from ED-209.
What? Okay. Let me see if I can help. I'm pretty sure I saw its documentation here in the precinct. Be right
On
back.
peut se faire abri là. On peut se mettre à l'abri, c'est qui est pas mal.
Okay, listen to this. Apparently, ED-209 speaker cover is often reported compromised after field duty. Why don't you try making that your target?
You now have 15 seconds to comply.
Allez, je continue, je parle pas trop. On va essayer de s'abriter par là. Puis il y a toujours les trucs ici, hein. Ah, j'ai morphé. Aïe, aïe, aïe. On va essayer de récupérer. Allez, on va essayer ça. je peux me protéger, c'est déjà ça. On se recharge. Allez, on va y arriver. Déjà je peux me protéger, c'est déjà pas mal. Ouais, je trouve une autre arme. Sérieux? Eh, mais il meurt jamais ou quoi? Je meurs là. Vas-y, il meurt un peu. On va y arriver, on va y arriver. Allez, plus qu'une fois. Ah, c'est gagné. GG à moi-même. Eh ben, j'en aurais chié. Hein.
What the hell happened here?
ED-209 malfunctioned.
Is he still alive?
I am afraid not.
OCP sent us a malfunctioning unit. I bet they did that on purpose. And what about the other cop killer? Where did Spike go?
Wherever he went, justice will find him.
Yes. Ok. Allez, on continue l'histoire. Est-ce que je me remets en normal? On va se remettre en normal. Appliquer, et puis ça ira très bien.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
Ok. Eh ben, prenons l'ascenseur.
My wife. She was with me when they started shooting. I'm sorry. Oh no. No.
Ah bah... Est-ce que c'était le mari à Lewis?
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Toi, je te flinguerais hein, si t'as une tête de punk. I'm a officer. Ah, j'ai gagné un point. Ok, bon, on regardera un peu plus tard. Ah, c'est pas par là qu'il faut aller. Kitty, tu ne répondais pas et je mourrais d'envie de te dire que le policier était revenu, il a laissé des chocolats pour elle, elle m'a demandé de ne dire à personne qu'il était de sa part, c'est adorable. Je me réjouis de voir si la policière répondra à ses avances une fois qu'elle sera sortie du coma. Le gars a l'air chouette si on oublie cette horrible coupe de cheveux. Attendez, je m'installe chez moi comme il faut. Ok, ouais, il y a un mec qui drague Lewis. Alors, est-ce que tu es le même mec qui est dans Alan Wake? Je ne pense pas.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Merci.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Merci, c'est gentil.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you.
De quel cadeau il
I
parle?
could really use your advice, Lewis.
the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Louis, you always find a way to help.
Eh ben, on va visiter la morgue. Alors, attendez. Toc, compétences. Où est-ce qu'on va les mettre? Récupérer de la boîte à fusibles. Récupérer boîte à fusibles confectionnée. Focus, ça sert à quoi, ça? Ouais, alors ça, c'est pas trop grave. 0 d'exigence en moins pour toute option de dialogue. Confiance. On va prendre ça. Allez, il en faut combien? Sortir? Ok. Excusez-moi. Je joue. Thanks. Ok, donc on va reprendre l'ascenseur en gros. Un peu le bordel dans ce toasto, hein.
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear.
Salut Gérodo.
Shock him.
Comment vas-tu?
Clear.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Tu as loupé mon combat avec ED-209 que j'ai réussi en mode facile. Mais j'ai enfin tué en une seule fois.
Robocop, what a surprise.
Parlez au médecin.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them.
Ah ouais, 40
It's been
quand
a
même.
blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Quoi? Ah, il y a un truc là. Alors, pourquoi des cerveaux? Tous les individus dont le corps s'est déboulé, ceux qui disent que le personnage ne se déplace pas vite. Ils pensent vraiment que Robocop marche aussi rapidement que dans les films. Ouais, c'est clair. Non, mais c'est pas grave. Mais après, ce jeu, oui, il est pas mal. Il est pas mal, franchement. Enfin, si t'aimes la licence, voilà, des gens de 20 ans qui connaissent pas Robocop, effectivement, ils vont pas aimer le jeu. Il y en a beaucoup, par contre, de testeurs qui ont dit ça. Hein. Ils ont dit, si vous connaissez la licence Robocop, c'est très bien. Vous serez tout à fait dans le move du jeu. Si vous connaissez pas, ça risque de vous faire chier. Donc voilà, c'est clair. Donc tous les individus dont le corps ont été volés étaient en bonne santé, en forme avant leur mort. Apparemment, quelqu'un a besoin de cerveau sur le marché noir. Mais pourquoi faire des transplantations de cerveau? Personne n'a réussi à faire de transplantation de cerveau depuis, eh bien, Robocop. Ah! Ah ah! Tu serais pas au courant d'un truc, toi? Hein? Mais dans le film, il marchait pas vite, hein, de toute façon. Hein. nouvelle affaire. Retourner au hall d'entrée. Bah j'y suis. Ah, security. Allez, on va la voir. Interroger le gardien de sécurité.
I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
Pourquoi il parle en anagramme?
We got there later.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
On le connaît ce
That was
monsieur.
very helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
No problem. Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
C'est pas parce que je suis juste un agent de sécurité que je veux pas aider la police en gros quoi. Alors, voulez-vous quitter le secteur? Alors, est-ce qu'il y a d'autres trucs à... Tu vas me dire, j'ai pas tout fouillé, mais il n'y a pas l'air d'avoir grand-chose. Hein. C'est quoi par là? On peut rentrer? Non, des fois qu'il y a des petites quêtes secondaires ou des trucs comme ça. On peut reprendre l'ascenseur? Non. Ok. Les gens n'ont pas l'air choqués de Robocop en fait, ils sont habitués. Oui, je quitte l'hôpital. Non, mais il y a un gros effort de ce côté. Je viens de te voir en train de traverser les couloirs. S'il y avait voulu coller à l'original, t'aurais l'impression de bouger sur un tank. Ouais, c'est clair.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Ok, donc c'est là qu'on finissait en fait. Secret de motard et sauvetage des otages. Il y avait des otages à sauver? Ah bon? « 150 défis remportés contre... » Ah, que 250 d'XP, ils abusent. Hein. Otages d'orgueil sauvé, épreuve de l'infraction rassemblée. Bah, on reste en B. Ah, j'ai 2 points de compétence.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Aux trousses des motards. Alors un truc que je voudrais voir, c'est dans les compétences. C'était ingénierie qu'il fallait augmenter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah ouais, les 6, c'est loin quoi. C'est loin. Réduit les dégâts de 80 points. Ouais. Ah d'accord, donc faut, de toute façon, il faut... les combats, c'est quoi? Paralyse les adversaires proches pendant une courte période. Ah bah ça peut être bien. Voilà. Ok, on sort. Il y a des success... Oui, il y a des success team. Bah comme sur... Ah d'accord. Ah. Ah oui, encore ces trucs. Oh là là. Alors d'ailleurs, on va faire... Merde, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. C'est dans l'eau, machin. Changer de carte mère. 3-1, 3-3. Oula, 3-3 déjà. On va essayer la 3-1. Alors là, il me faut... Si je fais ça... Là, ça vient de marcher. Là, il faudrait un 3 vers le bas aussi. Si je peux. Je vais pas l'avoir à tous les coups. Si je peux faire de la fusion. Ah, moi, je prends juste celui-là pour le foutre ici. Non, ça va pas. Perçage d'armure, machin. Donc celui-là. Eh, c'est chiant. Alors plutôt celui-là. On va essayer celui-là. Ensuite. Toc, toc. Évidemment, j'en ai pas. Vers le haut et à droite. Il me faudrait celui-là. Et un vers le haut. Ah bah cela, attends, fusion c'est Y, hein, c'est ça? Non, fusion c'est RS. Hop. Toc et toc. Non. Ouais, on va fusionner, allez, on va essayer. Je sais pas ce que c'est en fait, accepter. Zut! Je me suis trompé de bottin. Ah oui, c'est RS, voilà, pour revenir sur la carte. Et celui que j'ai fait, je ne sais plus où il est. Oh bah, zut alors! Si on essaye ça. Là, il me faudrait un double. Ou un simple plutôt. Un simple vers la droite. Bon, on va essayer ça. Mais je pense que... Là, il m'en faudrait encore un, pareil. Et j'ai plus. Et j'ai plus. Bah écoutez, on va rester comme ça. Dégâts de l'arme, voilà. D'accord, donc on a récupéré la vieille... Putain, il est bien fait quand même. Hein. Vu l'absence de bug, à mon avis, le système de Robocop ne tourne pas sur Windows. Ni sur Linux, hein, je pense. Hein. Et macOS. Ah, il y a rébellion.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong. How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Alors tu vas me dire, à l'époque de Robocop, Windows n'était pas encore sorti. Hein. C'était MS-DOS à l'époque. Faut faire quoi là? Visiter la prison? Ah mais c'est en bas. Ah merde, c'est les douches là. J'ai pas pris le... Alors attends. Plutôt par là. Sortir à droite. Descendre.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill.
Ouais,
I
c'est
already
pas grave.
filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker. Fucking rat. As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
There are plenty of places to improve.
That's actually something I wanted to ask you about. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Oh bah ça y est. Allez.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
Ah, il faut aller... non, il faut aller au stand de tir. On ira voir le Gugus après, de toute façon il est en prison.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now?
No.
I can't help myself. That was awesome.
Je suis surtout nul.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
On va recommencer. Je me suis pas trouvé bon. Sérieux? Ça bug là ou quoi?
Your service weapon is broken.
Ah.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
Ouais, c'est vrai.
Sulking in uniform. You are a cop.
And a cop gets things done. Okay, I'll get another service weapon. Thank you, Robo.
De rien. Eh ben très bien. Alors, l'époque bénie où tu devais taper entier les chemins de destination quand tu installais un logiciel ou un jeu sur ton ordi. Eh oui. Eh ouais, c'était la belle époque. Encore que, je veux dire, aujourd'hui, je travaille dans l'informatique, on fait encore de la ligne de commande. Hein.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is resourceful.
Why, thank you. I try very hard to not try at all. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'll be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Et je te dirais, Jarodo, même aujourd'hui avec le cloud, tu fais beaucoup de choses en ligne de commande dans le cloud. Hein. Faut pas croire. Alors, est-ce qu'il y a des petites missions?
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
Allez, on va faire une petite mission à côté.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Faut que j'aille où? Là c'est la salle de briefing, donc c'est pas bon. C'est par là. Faut aller au sous-sol. À mon avis, il faut que j'aille au sous-sol. Alors le sous-sol, il est où le sous-sol? C'est pas par là. Je me rapproche. Tout doucement. Ah, il faut que j'aille à la salle d'ordinateur, ok. Base de données. Ah, on peut pas... Ah oui, c'est vieux, c'est vrai. Ah bah voilà, très bien. Bridge, il est là. Et l'imprimante, elle est là. Voilà. On remonte par là ou pas? Là, il y a le stand de tir. Donc là, je dois pouvoir remonter. On ressort. Ah oui, d'accord.
Thanks, Murphy. I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Eh ben, allons-y. Non, il doit être de l'autre côté. Dans le carton. On fait vraiment le sale boulot, hein.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Mais de rien. It's a pleasure. Voilà, allez. On va à la salle de briefing. Et toi, t'as rien à faire? Putain, mais qu'est-ce qu'il lambe, lui, hein? Oui.
Thanks to Robocop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
Quoi?
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
Bah, je sens qu'on va tuer du vautour.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
C'est bien les trucs à l'américaine où en fait les flics ils apprennent qu'il y a un cambriolage à la banque depuis la chaîne de télé quoi. C'est drôle. Ah, les méchants.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
La journaliste. Est-ce qu'elle serait pas dans le coup celle-là?
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Let's see who tags the most perks. Contact! Contact! Keep moving!
Ah, faut que je me recharge. Eh, mais laissez-moi les tuer! Alors il y a des trucs à récupérer là. On va prendre la micro-mitraillette. Ah, il y a le fusil, il y a le fusil. Fusil d'assaut, fusil OCP, on va prendre le fusil d'assaut.
Entrance clear. Well done. Robocop, open the gate for the ED-209 units. We'll secure the area.
Ouvre la porte ED-209. Mais non, je veux pas. Ah, il y avait un combat avec les avec l'OCP. Oh. Faut aller ouvrir où d'ailleurs? Là-bas. Donc là, je pense que je suis plein. Ok. Attendez, déjà je vais me recharger parce que j'ai quand même pas mal morflé. Ah mais c'est au-dessus en fait, merde, je suis con moi. D'accord, faut l'appuyer sur le beau bouton. Oh le bruit.
Put down your weapon.
Sérieux, ils ont fait tomber un...
I can see your bank job turned out to be quite intense. ED-209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. The
putain. Mais il est mort. Aïe. Ah les salauds. Qu'est-ce que tu fais, toi? Mais leur tire pas dessus, ça sert à rien. Ah, nickel. On va quand même chercher des preuves. Faut aller où? Faut aller là? Ah, je peux me recharger. Très bien. Ah, il y a une porte, t'as l'air d'avoir un truc sur le côté là, non? Les gars, vous êtes pas sympas avec moi, vous me laissez pas de temps de tirer. Eh ben d'accord. Ah mais moi je suis tout seul et eux sont 50. Ça va pas du tout. Non mais... Bah soit t'as gagné, t'imagines? Fuck. Fuck OCP. Y'a quoi là? Ah mais ça il faut y prendre. Ah y'a rien? Ok.
Robocop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Est-ce qu'on peut toucher à l'ordinateur? Non. Bon là de toute façon je peux pas tirer. Ça ne servira pas à grand chose.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
Fighting a private crusade against OCP can cloud your judgment.
Facts and experience help me keep my head straight. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost. Supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Le temps pour démontrer la vérité. Allez.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bankman now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
D'accord.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nut job.
What is this?
Eh, mais tire! Sérieux?
Robocop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead, so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
Robocop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect. Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Alors, on commence par le vert. RV... C'était pas celui-là. D'accord. Ah non, d'accord, on recommence carrément même.
Robocop! Robocop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only play
Si on pouvait passer le truc, ce serait bien. Ah si.
I saw that. I'll be Officer Washington. I am looking. There is no time.
Gosh, first found it. Okay.
On passe, hein, on va pas recommencer tout le truc. Hein.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay. So they, according to...
There are... I will have...
Just remember...
Allez. Donc, là... Ah ouais, bah oui, parce que le rouge, c'était 6 volts. Allez, sérieuse. Oh là là. J'ai refait la même connerie. Oh là là, faut tout recommencer. Ça, c'est chiant.
Robocop!
Alors ça, ils auraient pu quand même éviter qu'on se retape ça à chaque fois. Hein.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative. 4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Okay. Just...
Alors, vert, bleu, ok, c'est bon.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
Il a l'air louche le chef là. Hein.
Nonsense.
De
This is
OCP.
OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
Ah bah y a plus rien.
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Mm-hmm.
Bottles? Back with the money in the next... We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Ouais, ça aurait été bien de recharger quand même. Ah ah. C'est quoi ce bruit? Bon, c'est par là alors. Hein. Y'a rien à fouiller? « 64 mètres !» On se calme les filles, on se calme.
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have
C'est
gotten
qui me tire dessus là?
It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Voilà, j'ai encore en limite de vie. Faut que j'aille où là déjà? Ah, là-bas. On recharge au cas où. Oh là là.
Robocop, there's a deserted warehouse nearby. It's the only building with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
Alors. Ah d'accord, je peux... Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Non mais sérieux, je vise comme un pied. Ah puis en plus j'ai plus de balles là. Ah, la roue qui continue à tourner. On va prendre la petite mitraillette, hein. On peut les choper. Alors attendez. Vous pouvez récupérer des munitions là. On peut en récupérer d'autres ou pas? Je suppose que c'est par là. Ah, je suis mort. Ah, putain. Alors, on va se recharger au max. Mais quel con! Là, j'ai fait le con. Il n'y avait pas des recharges là? Je peux récupérer des recharges ici ou c'est là-bas? Ah ouais, mais c'est pour ça que je me fais niquer. On va attendre que ça remonte. Il y a encore du monde en plus. Bon, on y retourne doucement. C'est que je morfle à chaque fois, hein. Ah merde, chier crotte. les mecs, sérieux? Oh là 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 là. Allez. Je m'en fous, de toute façon, j'ai aucun honneur. On passe en facile. Là, j'y arrive pas. Là, j'ai plus de munitions. Tu vas mourir, oui? Il y en a encore, hein. Allez, rien plus qu'un. On va se monter un petit peu de feu. Eh ben, répondons.
I am listening, Creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Voir pas la thune. Petit succès.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe in the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation.
Oh là là, nous fait chier.
Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Eh bien, allons-y. Allons nous faire torturer le cerveau.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
parler à l'agent Nounil. Fais tout noir. C'est moi. Oui, c'est moi.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, OCP skims on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Eh ben, allons-y.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Qu'un signal détecté. Et donc, je fais quoi maintenant? Je suis suivre les câbles, ok. Ça descend. Ok. Ah bah là ça marche. Là il y a de l'électricité. Et ben voilà. Pas belle la vie. Ils ont du jus.
Detroit, shining beacon of hope.
Oh.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
De rien. Moi je peux faire ça, je m'en fous. Hein.
We are going to build
I'm ready for you, Robo.
where Detroit now stands.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs right now.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Alors, est-ce que j'ai été mauvais? Ah bah il n'y en avait pas. Secret de l'OCP découvert. Ah bah défi remporté avec le SWAT. Ouais, c'est costaud. Oui. L'intruse a manqué à arrêter. Ah, il fallait l'arrêter. Bon, ouais, c'est pas grave.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before, he was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Ok. Niveau compétences, un bon coup, une recharge, un coup de poing peut envoyer à un adversaire recharge toutes les armes que vous portez. Ah, ça aurait été bien ça. Il en faut 3. Et ingénierie. Allez. On y retourne. Au briefing. Au briefing. Personne va nous demander encore de faire des choses. Chers clients, nous souhaitons démentir les rumeurs disant que notre banque n'est pas solvable. Nous promettons qu'OCP Bank est la banque la plus prospère de Détroit. Vous pouvez avoir l'esprit tranquille en sachant que vos économies y sont en toute sécurité que jamais. Situation distinguée, l'équipe de la gestion d'OCP Bank. Ouais. C'est plus d'actualité tout ça, hein. L'argent il est plus dans un coffre-fort. Hein.
Yeah, just keep following the road. But the road ends here. What was that? Oh, you're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
C'est la mission principale ça? Allez, on va conforter Walter.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
OCP is never to be trusted.
That's what I'm saying.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
C'est pas grave, c'est un petit merdeux.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of ED-209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative, under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Sérieux?
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Eh ben, on quitte le commissariat. Ah, j'ai encore un point.
Robocop, over here. You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods, vote for Kuzak.
Vos actions ont un impact politique. Ah là là.
Robocop is getting face-to-face with the old man himself? I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade. I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Je peux pas vous parler? Bon bah tant pis.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Bah on va faire ça. Oui. Il défonce la voiture à chaque fois. Hein. On est déjà venu ici, non? Mais c'est celui-là que je voudrais marquer, moi. pleut. Il y a quand même un petit peu de clipping hein, des fois dans l'apparition de... Mais bon, c'est pas trop grave. Étrange. Ah, c'est le 3.
Daddy, what was that? Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Vous montez encore? Ta gueule, le chien. Et ben voilà. Des pizzas. Ah mais on s'en fout en fait, on a un robot. Cette semaine, facture de stockage, aller chercher la nourriture pour le chat, prendre la déposition du poissonnier. C'est un flic. Oh, une carte. Avec le truc que je comprends toujours pas. Sans rapport avec l'affaire. Rien de louche. Qu'est-ce qu'il a voulu nous faire faire l'autre là? Ok. Ah. Mhm. Deux paires de compétences. C'est que ça monte vite les points de compétences d'un coup. En tout cas, le mec, il aime la pizza. Hein. Moi, je vous le dis. Gros serveur. Alors, unité de stockage, identifiant client, numéro de stockage, Détroit, Michigan, machin, 3 mois, 210 $. TTC. Comment ça?
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs? It is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
D'accord. On devient un hors-la-loi. Ah, j'avais pas vu qu'il y avait un truc ici. Ah bah c'est top hein. On va laisser la porte ouverte, hein, c'est mieux. Ah, faut redescendre. Y'a rien d'autre par là, des fois. Arrêtez de nourrir les chats en sous-sol, ils font leur crasse partout. Ok. L'entrepôt de stockage. Il y a combien? 113 mètres?
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Pas des contraventions à mettre là? Ah, il y a une échelle. Monter à l'échelle? Ah ouais. Oh, ils auraient pu faire une petite animation là quand même. Encore ces pizzas? Je trouve que Van Pizza, ils doivent faire des fortunes ici. Hein. Bah, il manque une petite animation des mains quand même là, hein, je trouve. Ils auraient pu faire un effort.
Late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Bah d'accord.
Like me? Are you a true environmentalist? Do you appreciate the majestic beauty of nature? And do you feel...
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Ah.
trouble with the lock?
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
Oh, faut encore tirer sur les gens.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Let's get him,
Ah, et encore un, deux. Encore deux? C'est pourtant simple. Pourquoi tant de haine? Ah, j'ai trouvé tout de suite. Non, mais autrement tout va bien, hein. Du genre, ils veulent me tuer, c'est énervant, c'est... Ça devient banal. C'est clair, ça devient banal. Ah, on peut se recharger, bon bah... écoutez. On va le faire par acquis d'esprit.
Well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Allez, salut. On va faire tomber OCP. Ils m'ont mis dans une boîte de conserve. Et voilà. Résultat, je dois défendre tout le monde maintenant. Donc ça permet de la rejouabilité, hein, si on veut changer l'histoire.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
Je ne sais pas si je fais bien tout ça. Eh bien, allons chez Ronnie.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Ok. Ah bah on en fait des choses pour elle, hein. On vous accuse de falsification de preuves que vous discréditez. Mais je n'en crois rien. Aucun de nous n'y croit. Nous savons que les médias et l'OCP marchent main dans la main. Vos actions aideront d'autres personnes à s'en rendre compte aussi. Alors ne vous laissez pas faire taire. Quelqu'un doit parler à votre nom. Quelqu'un doit se dresser contre P. Mais qui est P? Eh bien, sortons, puis on va aller... On va retourner voir Spike dans une botte de foin. D'accord, ça c'est ma voiture en fait. Ok, ok. Alors j'avoue qu'il y a peut-être une rejouabilité parce que c'est un peu comme Starfield où il y a des décisions qui jouent sur l'histoire. C'est intéressant. Même si en général je recommence jamais. Peut-être Detroit Become... Alors Detroit Become Human. Je sais pas si on peut rejouer les chapitres en fait. Si on peut rejouer... Parce que Detroit Become Human, tu pouvais changer et rejouer le chapitre. C'est ce qui était très intéressant pour découvrir toutes les branches de l'histoire. Ah bah c'est encore là eux.
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. Do you think you have to use the staircase? Doesn't matter. Just don't...
Voir le grand patron. Ah mais il faut monter. On peut continuer à monter ou pas là? Non? Pourquoi ils nous mettent toujours dans des immeubles sordides?
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Y'a rien par là? Non.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
Mm-hmm.
You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Are you asking a machine about dreams?
You're selling yourself short, son. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
Je ne sais que répondre.
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Allez.
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Ok.
Take care of yourself. After all, the peace
Je peux pas descendre direct là.
depends on your well-being.
On tente? Bah voilà.
Holy shit, what was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
T'inquiète mon gars, je suis costaud.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Allez, on y va. Ricky.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel. Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Bon, faut dire que la ville est quand même assez pourrie. Hein. J'aurais pu me mettre un peu du côté de CP. Puis cette ville, il pleut tout le temps en plus.
But I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
C'est l'agent.
Right. So much for my field training.
Allez, on va essayer de l'aider un petit peu, le petit jeune.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be? Or rather, whose?
You're right. I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Turn your flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Non, je peux pas... Ok.
Clear. Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that?
Je sais pas.
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised. The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
You're right. Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh. I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Non.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
On sera potes, j'espère, après, hein.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
Ouais, ce serait bien.
What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
Ah.
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Ok. Et là, je vais trouver du nuque. Non, c'est ça. Et bah démolir. Ok. Putain, il y a un truc dans la tête, hein.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not interrupt. Take your time. Find the most accurate location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Je me la joue à la Robocop. C'est-à-dire pas de panique. Je gère les... Oh putain. Il y en a de partout, va falloir tout nettoyer. Je remonte.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now.
Je joue à où là?
Fuck! He got me.
Monter?
Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
Sounds tense. I need a breather.
Et ben voilà, c'est tirer une balle. C'est le métier qui rentre.
Your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Tu te fous de ma gueule? T'as vu ce que t'as dans ton appartement là? Bon, on va retourner dans la rue, j'ai compris. Ok. On va interroger Pickless. Je suppose que c'est par là. Hop. On va... Merde, c'est pas ça. Hop. C'est pas ça. Compétences. C'est ingénierie que je voulais monter. Voilà. Sans reconnaître la combinaison, vous pouvez également reprogrammer les tourelles des ennemis. Ah, temps de récupération réduit après un bond. Parce qu'on peut sauter. Ok, donc là-dessus, déduction, c'est quoi? Scannage vous permet de détecter davantage d'informations utiles comme la combinaison. Ah, d'accord. Ça va, personne n'est garé à côté d'une bouche d'égout. Bouche d'incendie.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
J'avais dit soyez prudent, les vieilles habitudes sont...
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Now, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Eh ben, partons.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
C'est bien années 80 avec les cassettes vidéo. Je sens qu'il y a des petites...
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies.
He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Ah bah tiens.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, do you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Il faut que je fasse quoi là? J'ai encore un point, nickel.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Ah, t'es chiant, hein? Ah, il y en a un autre là-bas. Célestaire d'essai.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
You cannot reopen a closed book.
So when you're done, you're done? That's rough. Probably true. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
Ah, t'es chiant, hein?
Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Let's give him a warm.
Voilà, c'est réglé. Où était le problème? Vous pouvez m'expliquer?
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Oh. Ah. Et je peux pas me recharger là. Les saligots.
Who's gonna pay for all this?
Ok, vers le bas. Et Pity, c'est quoi son... Ah, Pictis, d'accord, c'est Josh. Ok. On peut sortir par derrière? Ah bah oui, on peut.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
La télé elle est un peu morte là, non?
I'm homeless by choice.
Je crois qu'il y en a un qui est malade à côté là. Vous allez pas bien, monsieur?
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
D'accord.
You will need even more help for lying to me.
Shit. I don't even know if you're joking or not. I fucked up. I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earn that money fair and square.
Va te faire foutre. Alors pourquoi j'ai interrogé Ben ou le vagabond paranoïaque? Ouais, on va regarder Spike là, on va faire un peu Spike. Ah, c'est vrai que ça fait partie de la même affaire. Allez, petite contravention. Faut pas déconner non plus. Faut pas que les gens puissent se garer n'importe où, hein. Comment c'est l'anarchie? Bon, ça allait un peu aujourd'hui, hein, on va dire, vu la ville.
Ah, they say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work.
Oui, j'ai une petite musique là.
Ah, screw Delta City. OCP is gonna throw us out of here to start construction.
Yeah, let them try. No need to rush. They're just trying to depopulate our species. You didn't eat my bait. You knew it had poison in it. Now I'm sure you're no ordinary rat. Where'd you go, you little...
Good day, citizen.
A rightful citizen of Earth, to be precise. Aliens are swarming and killing us, and the police are not doing anything about it. We're all doomed.
An accident happened here recently. It involved a motorcycle.
I saw it with my own eyes. I've recorded the whole thing in my research notes so I wouldn't get mixed up. See, there are so many conspiracies happening in this city. The only trouble is, those notes are locked inside my residence, and I can't seem to get the door open. Would you mind helping me with it?
Ben...
It's the one right over there. I think if you give them doors enough of a pull, they'll open. A lot of blood, sweat, and air. Ha! That's it. Now let's have a look. Yes. I remember now.
Ouais.
I remember. That biker wasn't even trying to hide his alien heritage. His body had tattoos from a parlor nearby, and one of them looked rather fresh.
Now I know where to go next. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're going already? I've got more information about alien shenanigans if you care to hear.
Why do you suspect the fugitive is an alien?
He looked really mean. He had a horn.
And that, together with his chunky body covered in tattoos, made him look like some kind of hellish narwhal. If you read my newsletter, number 28, you'd know that all sea creatures are otherworldly. That is why I don't eat sweet corn.
Ok, un peu starbé dans sa tête, hein.
How can you tell that the tattoo design matched the ones from the parlor?
I've noticed that lots of aliens like to mark themselves with specific signs from that shop, so they can be easily recognized by their kin. I went there many times pretending to be window shopping, but I've managed to copy all their secret symbols. And that biker's tattoo was one of them. The skin around it was pretty red, so I'm sure it must have been done very recently.
Can you tell me about other matters besetting the town?
Sure, can do. For starters, cats are aliens too. One of them can predict lottery numbers. He can be found near the gas station. And there's this woman who feeds all the stray cats. She must be one of the higher-ups in the alien hierarchy. Also, I've heard some aliens use the VHS store to hide treasure.
Ok, dans les aliens, c'est dealer en fait.
Not least, I've heard that some of them are planning to take over the courthouse. I'm sure you would never allow for that extraterrestrial scum to judge us.
Elle est partie.
I have what I need. Stay safe, citizen.
You're off to the tattoo shop? Just make sure not to get inked. Those designs are very alluring. When they start talking to you, just cover your ears and start singing.
Alors, où est-ce que je peux me mettre un point là? J'y pense. Alors, on va prendre ça. Merde, j'ai fait le con. Ouais, c'est ça, j'ai fait le con. Vos réflexes vous permettent de voir dans l'environnement au ralenti pendant une courte période. J'ai oublié de faire oui. Tattoo.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
Having a tattoo on the face is against the police code of conduct.
Isn't that boring? Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work. What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here?
Ah.
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper, I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off
Scanner la photo. Retrouver la bonne moto. Eh ben salut. Qu'est-ce qu'ils foutent là, eux?
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
Ça pue.
Come on.
Ils le font rentrer dans la limousine.
It's an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players. Do you think it's that important? Being a team player?
Not every team is worth joining.
You have a very multifaceted outlook. Impressive. As for me, I have always valued team play. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Now it's different. Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He can't stop it because he's not a team player. He fails to realize that OCP has given this city its most precious treasure. You. I want to work with you and OCP to improve this city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
I follow politics, but I do not take sides.
So you allow others to use you, becoming a pawn. You are the symbol of the city. Everything you do, everything you say has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately or publicly. You should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you wouldn't join every team. So, let's create a team that you would want to be a part of. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it. You'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed. About what we could do for this city. Together, as a team. I count on your support.
Ah bon? N'importe Nawak, c'est pas ce que je voulais. Bon bah je joue sur les deux tableaux, hein. On sait jamais dans les cas, au cas où. Elle est vraiment en sale état cette ville, hein. Je vais aller trop loin là? Ok. Il y a une autre moto. Allez, mettons un peu de musique.
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption. Detroit deserves a fresh start. And the only way to achieve that is to take the city private.
Il n'y a pas l'air d'avoir de moto là. Il n'y a pas l'air d'avoir de moto, pardon.
I hate the day shift.
Ok. Je peux comprendre. Oh là, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? C'est quoi ça? Planque de gang. Je suis où moi? Magasin de vidéo. Ok, faut trouver la moto, la bonne moto. Mais où est-elle? Donc là, j'ai vu celle-là. Allez, par là. Ah, il y a une autre moto là, non? Yes. Faut que j'aille où là? À la porte. Ça va, il nous laisse pas chercher 3 heures. Il y a de la musique.
Still no joy with the broadcast. Fucking OCP's a good for nothing. Should be quiet, you moron. Yes, we'll get working in no time, Mr. Wendell. Sir. Yes, we won't screw it up.
He's using you, just like he used us. He hired us. He failed to deliver.
Talk about a soul loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the toy chance turn. Deal with it, biker bitch. We've got company. You were invited. Let's crush this tin can.
D'autres questions?
What did Linda make you do? You saw it yourself. You needed us to extract brains from corpses. Why brains? You would never say when the corpse's corpse comes to the chest. Where is it? Now?
La musique est un peu forte. Hein.
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss.
Elle est un peu là la caméra quoi. Rien d'autre à voler. Ah. Alors attends, elle est où cette radio là? Merci. Je crois que j'aime pas la musique, mais elle était un peu forte. Ah, la bonne parabole. Rien d'autre là à voler? Bon bah utilisons l'ordinateur hein. Et ta caméra, ok, bien sûr. Bah écoute, très bien.
Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town, continuing pursuit.
Ils sont quand même bien lâchés sur le ray tracing quand même. Fantôme du passé. Alors, est-ce que j'ai encore des points à dépenser? Je sais plus. Non.
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Je pense qu'il faut que je retourne dans ma voiture. Servir et protéger. Alors attends, il y en a un. Planque de gang, mais c'est quoi les objectifs? Alors attends, je suis là. Il y a une planque de gang là. X, ajouter un marqueur personnalisé. Ah, il y a un marqueur personnalisé. Il faut que j'aille de ce côté. Alors, il y a un truc avec une ambulance. On va aller voir les caches là de gang. Ce que c'est.
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ADM won't give me my money. Can you do something about it? You're saving my life. Finally, I got something to buy a nuke with.
Merde. Ah le con. Les salauds. Je pense que c'est là. D'accord. On pourrait se faire celle-là aussi, non? Ça c'est quoi? Immeuble appartement du suspect, ok. Pause de stockage. Je vais voir la police avec les ambulanciers là.
Murphy, could you give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
Attaque du palais de justice.
What happened?
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away.
Oui, c'est connu.
They
Hein.
took hostages and are now demanding both a 6,000 SUX and a plane to Acapulco.
Acapulco is a war zone.
I don't think these guys follow the news. But I'm afraid that it may be too late to rescue the hostages if we wait for SWAT.
If they want to fly into a war zone, I have first-class tickets for them.
Eh ben allons-y. On va défoncer du délinquant.
Robocop is here!
Oh. Ah. Il y en a combien encore?
Another minute, and I'll start shooting their heads off. They don't meet our demands soon. Who? Hostages? The police? That's the problem, man. We're still waiting because nobody can understand what you mean.
La carte d'OCP. C'est en bas qu'il faut aller? Encore 2, 3. Ah, 2, 3, 4. Essayer de passer par là, on sait jamais. Non. Putain, ils sont combien là? Il y a une autre entrée par là? Non, ça c'est l'escalier. Il est où? Y a pas une petite carte OCP? Ah. Bon, on va se remettre un peu de vie. Comment ils sont montés au-dessus? Ok, donc il y a des murs à casser sans doute. On va peut-être suivre le point d'intérêt. Pas par là. Par où il faut passer? On en profite, hein. J'avais su. Là il me dit là-bas, et là il me dit là. C'est taché de sang tout ça. Ok. Donc on va monter là-bas. Ah bah avec une survivante.
Robo, if you could call my boss and confirm what happened here. He wouldn't believe that I was taken hostage for the 3rd time this week.
Stay here. The police will come to question you.
Est-ce qu'il y a des trucs à récupérer? Faut fouiller un peu. Bon, j'ai sauvé la femme. J'ai sauvé la nana, la femme. C'est mieux que rien. Bah les autres ils ont disparu hein, carrément. On cherche quand même des petites... Ah voilà, il y a des petits trucs à trouver. C'est quoi ce bruit? Ah c'est le ventilo. Pas évident à sauver tous les otages hein. Quand tu sais pas viser. C'est sympa ces petites missions annexes.
Hey, Robo, you showed them. It was a pleasure to work with you.
Nouveau point de compétence disponible, très bien. Allez, tout est fait. Et de toute façon, il n'y a pas grand monde sur le live, donc j'ai sans doute arrêté. On va juste... Est-ce que... Ah, servir et les objectifs secondaires seront manqués. Ouais, alors c'est pas grave. Ouais, je viens de défoncer un tribunal. Eh ben écoutez, on va s'arrêter là. Très bien. Bon bah j'ai enfin tué un ED-209. Ça a été pas sans peine, en mode facile. Donc voilà, bon bah je vous donne rendez-vous une prochaine fois, je ne sais pas quand, soit sur Alan Wake, soit sur Robocop. Allez, je vous souhaite une bonne soirée et une bonne fin de journée. A plus, ciao ciao.